Welcome to part 2 of my vlog in Sikkim. I'm Tanya Khanijo and in this video, I'm traveling to the north of Sikkim. In the first part of this video, I was in a place called Gangtok, which is actually the capital city of the state of Sikkim. If you haven't watched that part yet, make sure you do. I've linked it in the description box below. So in today's video, I'm traveling from Gangtok to Lachung and from there to a place called Yumthang Valley. The total distance between Gangtok and Yumthang Valley is 140 kilometers and the road journey is quite long. I'm traveling in a shared cab which is really economical and is a form of a package tour offered by travel agents in Sikkim. So let's go! Now I'm at North Sikkim taxi stand. This is the point from where you get shared cabs and taxis in general for heading towards the north of Sikkim. And what you see over there behind me, that's Mount Kanchenjunga. That's such an excellent view, right? So today I think I'm going to spend most of my time just traveling in a cab, but I've heard that the way is really excellent. So even though I'll be spending most of my time in the cab, I'm really excited about seeing the way and how beautiful it looks. And maybe we'll have a dozen pit stops too, so I'll take a dozen photos along with that. I'm on my way and this is the shared cab that I took to come to North Sikkim, and we've just stopped en route at a place called Seven Sisters Lake. It's a very beautiful and massive waterfall. I am just gonna walk towards it. Stopped at pit stop number 1, which is on the way to Lachung, and this place is meant for eating lunch and it's inclusive of the package you take when you take a shared cab. On a side note, they provide 3 meals, lunch, dinner and next day's breakfast, and the food is fairly average, although they provide both veg and non-veg options. So all the travelers who are traveling along with me just ate at this restaurant, and the entire food is actually a part of the package. So after a few more kilometers, a few more mountainous roads, some waterfalls, a few more pit stops and some more waterfalls, we finally reached Chungthang. This is a pretty long journey. There's still another hour for us to reach Lachung. We're on our way and we've stopped somewhere for other people to just refresh themselves, and that's the gadi behind me. So yeah, it's gonna take another hour. So this is possibly the last pit stop before we reach Lachung, and the sun has already set. It's just 5 PM and it doesn't feel like 5 PM because it's starting to get a little dark and it's also very chilly. But these waterfalls are so gorgeous. So I reached Lachung at 7:30 and this is a local pop shop. And I also met other travelers here, so let me introduce you. This is Harry. And this is Shikhar.
Just like one sip. Trust me. I'm not gonna have more than one sip.
This is a local beverage called Tongba, and yes, I had more than one sip.
So what is it made of? You can just tell me at least if you don't want to come in the video. So it is made of some type of millet.
It's made up of millets. Hey guys, good morning. It's day 3 of my trip to Sikkim and I'm currently in Lachung. I reached late in the night yesterday, so I couldn't vlog any further than where I was, and I think last night I was trying that very queer beverage which is a local delicacy here. I'm right now all ready. It's 5:30 in the morning and we're leaving for a place called Yumthang Valley ahead of Lachung. So everybody's all packed and dressed up. The gari is waiting downstairs. There's also a very mesmerizing sunrise in the background. But it's a real challenge staying warm right now because it's extremely cold. Also to mention, the place that we were staying at was actually provided with the shed cap facility, and the blanket was really paper thin. So if you're coming to this place, you might want to make sure that you come very well dressed and have your warm clothes with you.
And they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like it dances. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
The roads in this area are not the best because of frequent snowfall, the low temperatures, and of course the altitude. It's generally hard to maintain roads here. But I'm honestly really proud of all the defense personnel who stay at the borders in such conditions. I mean, seriously. So Yumthang Valley was not very far away from Lachung. I think it took us about an hour or a little over an hour to reach here. We've stopped here for breakfast right now, and this hut I just entered where we are eating breakfast a few minutes before shooting this video. And it's a really cute little hut. Although it's freezing and I need some respite from the cold. So this is what Yumthang Valley looks like. There are shops on both sides and little pop shops for serving food and chai, Maggi, Vai, whatever you'd like to have. I think this place is mildly disappointing because I wasn't expecting so much settlement. I was expecting something more pristine where I could take nice scenic photos, but I think I'm gonna walk ahead to the end of the road here and see if I can find some place for shooting. Am I right? Let's go find something. And don't question my choice of beverage right now. I know I should ideally be having tea and not coconut water because this is supposed to be colder than chai, but I'm weird that way. I just like having cold things at cold places. Have you ever had that feeling that you want to have an ice cream and it's really cold? So remember how I mentioned a few minutes back while I was in Yumthang, that little inhabited spot in Yumthang Valley, that I'm a little disappointed by the place because it's so crowded and I wasn't expecting that out of a remote location, and much less a place for which I've traveled all this distance. It nearly took me, I think 7 hours yesterday to Lachung and 1 hour today to Yumthang Valley from Lachung. But now that I'm here, I want to really enjoy the place and soak in all the beauty. So I'm trekking down a little hill to a river that is right in front of me. I'm going to share it briefly with you guys in a few seconds. But the rest of the guys who were in my cab, they just left for 0 point, and I decided to stay back with a few other guys with me right now because we intend to explore Yumthang Valley, and it's so gorgeous from where I'm standing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look there.
Oh wow! Oh my god! Wait, let me show you. Look at those mountains behind me. This is not a disappointment anymore because I am practically in heaven.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see.
So guys, that's all for my Sikkim trip because now I'm heading back. My gadi is here and I'm going to try go back the same way that I came, all the way back to Gangtok, and from Gangtok I'll take a flight back to Delhi. So I think since most of that is already covered, I'm not going to cover that again. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, do not forget to subscribe to my channel firstly because I produce one video every week and you got to watch my complete Sikkim series. Also like this video and let me know in comments what you think about it. Okay, bye bye.